This is an Olympic weightlifting shoe. All right, it's otherwise known as a squat shoe. Now there are several styles of these available. Some of them are higher top than this. I prefer the ankle mobility afforded by the low quarter design of this particular shoe. This is an old shoe. They don't make these anymore. This is a Safe USA shoe, and these are the best ones I've ever seen. And we found this online. I found a pair of them laying around that happened to fit and ordered it. And notice that the heel is a stack of leather, and that there is a neoprene black sole on the bottom, and that the heel is a little bit higher. In this case, this is about a net 5/8 heel, which would mean that the heel's 5/8 of an inch higher than the ball of the foot right here. All right, this allows you to, the heel allows you to get into your knees a little more effectively on the way down into the squat. Not too much, but it's helpful to not be low in the heel when you're on the descent of the squat. This is a leather shoe. Note, in addition to the heel, the presence of the metatarsal strap. Now what this does is keep, for Olympic lifters especially, this keeps the foot from slamming forward into the toes when you're doing a stomp on the platform. It keeps the heel tightly positioned in the back of the shoe, so there's not any movement of the foot inside the shoe during the squat or any of the pulls that you would use these for. A shoe like this is terribly important to train in, because if you are training in a shoe with a squishy sole, that you are not stable on the ground. You're not stable on the ground. If your foot changes position inside the shoe because the sole squishes, that's not a good thing. And the minute you figure that out and change over to an actual weightlifting shoe, you will find that your squats feel better. Your deadlifts and cleans and snatches also feel better in a shoe with a dense, non-compressible sole. Okay, this is not just some little fashion item. This is an important piece of training equipment if you're going to train with barbells. Find some shoes. There's all kinds of shoes available, but make sure that the sole does not squish. Make sure the heel is not too tall. Make sure that it has some heel on it. Doesn't matter what color it is. But shoes, in my opinion, are not optional. Shoes are an important piece of training equipment, and if you're serious about this, you need to have a pair of training shoes. Thanks for watching.